Welcome to the Anxiety Doesn't Own Me podcast. My name is Emmanuel Isaacson. I'm an anxiety coach who helps people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally. On today's episode, what we want to talk about is how most of us, actually all of us, how we struggle with anxiety symptoms, physical symptoms, and how much it actually bothers us and can make us believe that there is something wrong, that there is something medically wrong, and then we need to, deal with it. Like, for example, I used to struggle with heart palpitations and chest pains, IBS, lower abdomen pain. And this made me believe that I had certain illnesses. Like, for example, with my heart palpitations, I thought I had a problem with my heart, where I went to a cardiologist, and I remember he put this device on me when I was 20 years old. They put a device on me to check my heart rate to see how it is for 24 hours. I had to walk around with it, and everything came out fine. Also, the chest pains, I thought there was something wrong. I thought there was something wrong with my heart, like I was having a heart attack. I was afraid that I was experiencing that. I remember with my IBS, anything that I would eat, it would just kill my stomach, and I wouldn't have energy. I would just be in pain, and I didn't know what to do. Of course, there were certain foods that made it worse, but like in general, I always had to be around the bathroom, because if not, I would not go to that place. And also the lower abdomen, I used to think that I used to have appendicitis, like I thought it was exploding, or that it was infected and that I would die from it. So I would continuously go to the doctor to make sure that I'm fine. But this is just a few of the symptoms that I actually experienced. Now, of course, there are a lot more, like, brain, like headaches. We have neck pain. We can have hyperventilation, and there's a lot more besides that. But the point over here is that no matter how many times you go to the doctor, all they say that, hey, everything is fine. There's nothing wrong over here. And we don't understand why. Like, okay, when we have neck pain, I go to the chiropractor to check if everything's fine. It's like, hey, everything is fine. It could be that you just has, there's a sore muscle. But like, no matter how much treatment I did, I still had the neck pain. And I didn't understand why. I was like, why is this thing not going away? Why am I experiencing all these symptoms? And I don't understand why doctors can't give me an answer. Everything is fine. And why am I experiencing this? It makes no sense. And we try to deal with the solution on a very surface level. So we might take certain medications, we might do certain things, certain exercises, avoid certain foods, to make sure that we're feeling fine. But the issue that we're missing over here is that it's not being caused by a certain illness. So for example, let's say heart palpitations, right? That a lot of us experience with anxiety. It's not that there's something wrong with our heart that's causing that. It's more that our anxiety is what causing the heart palpitation. So if we're able to take care of our anxiety, if we're able to relax ourselves and calm down, we won't experience heart palpitations and other symptoms as well. So a lot of us, again, we try to deal with these symptoms on a very surface level, but it doesn't give us the relief. And this can be from taking medications, going to a doctor, doing certain things, whatever it is, but we never get the results, and it might even manifest into something else. Because that's what anxiety does. Anxiety manifests things into something else. So we might have to deal with it. If we're dealing with anxiety on a very surface level, if we deal with that surface level issue, it will manifest into something else because we're not dealing with the core issue. I remember when I was struggling with IBS that I went to a specialist. And he was checking me out and trying to figure out what was going on with me. And he told me, he's like, listen, you have IBS. I do have a certain medication for you that can heal your stomach, but the problem is that you have an angry stomach. And I'm like, what do you mean I have an angry stomach? He's like, it's very stressed out. He's like, most of our emotions are held over there. So whenever a person is very his emotional state is not in a healthy place, his stomach takes a toll. So it puts a lot of pressure. So even if I give you this medication, this is something that he made. Even if I give you this medication, it won't take any effect because you are not calm, because you are angry inside and you're anxious. So you're not going to be able to, it's not going to have any effect. So he told me, he's like, once you are able to calm yourself down and be in a calm state of mind, then I'll be able to give you this medication and it'll help you to reheal your stomach. But he told me, he's like, the number one thing, it's like, it's not that you have an issue or anything. This IBS came from somewhere, like you have an illness. It came from your emotional state, from your anxiety. He's like, if you deal with that, if you're able to deal with that, you'll see that your stomach problems will go away. And you know what? He was 100% right. He was 100% right. Once I overcame my anxiety, my stomach issues became so much better. And until today, I don't experience any more IBS because I was able to deal with my anxiety. Yeah, of course, there's certain things that my stomach still can't digest because I guess from years of, of anxiety, it's just very sensitive. Like for dairy products, for example, especially in America, which is weird because in Europe, when I go to Europe and like other places, I eat the dairy and I'm totally fine. It's so weird that in America, whenever I eat the cheese or anything dairy, my stomach kills. And there is one milk. There's actually one milk company. It's called A2, which doesn't cause any stomach issues. Like I can drink that and I'm totally fine. Like if I eat cereal with it, or let's say if I drink something with milk, it doesn't bother me whatsoever, which is amazing, which I'm like, it's like a blessing. Honestly, I'm just shocked because any other dairy product, I'm done. Like I can't handle it. So my point over here is that if we're able to deal with our anxiety, you'll see the symptoms going away. You'll see that you'll no longer have a headache. I have a follower on Instagram. He has been dealing with headaches for a very long time. And he told me, he's like, Emmanuel, like I'm going to a neurologist. I'm taking x-rays. We're doing MRIs, everything to make sure that we don't have, something serious in there. And they give me a clean bill of health. He's like, but I don't understand why I'm experiencing headaches. Like I'm taking medication to try to calm down the headaches, but I'm still experiencing it. My sister's sister-in-law, she deals with anxiety and she has massive headaches that no matter what, she went to doctors, she took x-rays, MRIs, everything, taking meds just so she doesn't feel headaches, and it doesn't help and it doesn't go away. And I explained to her, I'm like, listen, the reason why you have headaches, once you go to the doctor and everything, you have a clean bill of health, the reason why is because of your anxiety. If you're able to deal with your anxiety, you'll see the headaches go away. Everything goes away. You no longer will experience that because you're dealing with the issue. It's like, for example, if somebody has a disease in their body and it's causing different issues, are they just going to try to treat wherever it's hurting, or are they going to try to treat the disease itself? If you're able to treat the disease, everything goes away. It doesn't affect anything else. So that's what we want to do. We want to treat the anxiety so that it doesn't affect anything else. And this is how we don't experience any more physical symptoms and we're able to be anxiety free. The reason why I want to remind this over and over again is because our focus is not on the anxiety, it's on the physical symptoms. That's what we're focusing on, and we forget about the anxiety, that it's the issue. We completely forget about that. And we try to deal with it on a very surface level. But no, we want to remind ourselves every time, like, hey, on the surface level, I already checked it out. Everything is fine. The problem isn't the symptom. It is the anxiety itself, and that's what I need to treat. So we want to change the focus off the symptom towards the anxiety and start attacking that and start dealing with that and start calming it down so that we can stop feeling symptoms. This is something that I did, and it really, really helped me out, where I no longer experienced symptoms, and it was amazing because, like, hey, I no longer have to deal with IBS. I'm no longer experiencing heart palpitations or any headaches or any neck pain or, lower abdomen pain, nothing like that, because I was able to deal with the right issue. If you are looking for a natural remedy in order to help you to calm down your anxiety and also to provide you a good night's sleep, I created a CBD called Calmly CBD specifically to help people that are struggling with anxiety and have a hard time sleeping. It took me over a good year to find the best farmers and to produce this CBD in order to help you guys with your anxiety. You can click on the link below to place an order. They are on sale right now, so take advantage of that while it's still available. If you did like this episode, please click the like button and leave a 5-star review. The reason why I ask is because I want to reach more people, because the more people we can reach, the more people that we can help, because my mission in this world, my purpose is to help people to overcome their anxiety naturally. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.